You do not go to somebody's party, I don't care who you come with, and hold it on behalf of somebody.
But she's extra quiet, borderline boring. She is boring.
Honestly expected to see a dildo. It's missing.
To fall for my child. But I don't think Comfort can get any help. Unless maybe Jesus comes down and tells her to, like, you know.
Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're staying safe. See, this smile you're seeing here is so fake. Very, very fake. Because today Nigeria happened to me. Like, the whole of Nigeria happened to me all in one. Like, just this day. So today is a day to election. And I decided to just go around and make some last minute buyings. Not like they were very important, but I just needed, let me just have something extra. And then POS was not working, transfer wasn't working, and I didn't have cash. So it was very frustrating because I had to wait for hours to actually confirm a transfer I did, and that was very annoying. Now I'm coming back home, there is no light, I couldn't shoot this video, and now I just said, you know what, I'm tired, the day is going down, and if I don't shoot this video now, it's going to be a problem. So I just had to turn on the generator. So in case you're hearing the sound of anything, just know it's the generator and it's Nigerian that's happening to me right now. So now let me tell you, tomorrow is election, and I'm begging on all of you. See, because of what happened to me, and I'm sure it has happened to you one or two occasions. See, we have to come out tomorrow and vote wisely. When I say vote wisely, I say people should be obedient. I know campaign has stopped, but I'm just trying to say people should be obedient, because this whole thing that's happening to us right now, it's not making any sort of sense anymore. Like, we have to get back our country. We the youths have to get back our country. Like, so many things have been going on. If you don't have a godfather, if you don't have a godmother, like Oyo is your case in this Nigeria. So I think we've had enough of that. Let us vote wisely, basically. So tomorrow's election, I beg of all of you, please come out. If you have your PVCs, please come out and vote. Don't be scared of all security and all of that. You're voting for yourself. Another 4 years, 8 years is not something you should joke with. Now let's dive into the review of the Housewives of Abuja. I did a review of Housewives of Nairobi. If you've not seen that video, go check it out. It's doing so well. I know you enjoy it. So Housewives of Abuja, today, or this episode, it started last week. Sorry I didn't give you a review of last week. So this week, now let me tell you this week. This week was just full of drama. I mean, I was watching, I was like, J. Coco, hey, Princess J. Coco will not just kill somebody. Like, when I was just screaming J. Coco, Princess J. Coco. Like, I was screaming because I know her. Let me use their word. I know her. Now, J. Coco is using that I know her phrase. Remember Laura of Housewife of Lagos used that phrase, I know her, and it caused problems. So now let me use that phrase, I know J. Coco. So I'm not really surprised at how loud she is. I know J. Coco is one person that is very loud. When you see her in the midst of people, she's like basically the loudest, and I love that about her. I love people that are happy. She doesn't look like someone that has a problem. Like, she just wants to be happy and all of that. Now let's talk about this video. Is not about J. Coco, right? Now let's talk about this episode. So this episode started with Arafra and Comfort having a lunch or dinner, or so not dinner, they were actually having a drink at the council. One thing I'm happy about this Housewife of Abuja is that certain places they get to show, I can relate. Like, I can say, oh, I've been here, okay, yeah, like that feeling of, oh, I know this place, I've been here. So that is what is really making me excited about the Housewife of Abuja. So now they were at the council, and Arafra came to meet Comfort, and then they just had to start talking about the previous party they attended, which was hosted by Samantha. Basically, all the housewives had one or two things to say about Samantha's party from previous episode. But one thing I noticed about it is that none of them had the guts, had the balls to actually tell Samantha to her face, like, see, this your party was something else, but we'll talk about that one later. So Arafra came to meet Comfort, and then they said, oh, the party was boring and all of that. And then Arafra now went ahead to say, okay, you know what, I'm hosting how did she even call itself? I'm hosting a sinners and saints party, but there's a word she used. I'm coming. Excuse me. Let me check the word she used. She's hosting a drag party with the team saints and sinners. Like, two contrasting words, saints and sinners. So basically, you just have to, it's either you're good or you're bad, and then you come and deliver. So she came for the party. She invited Comfort for the party, and when she came to invite Comfort, she came with a box. The box had some things that were, when you look at it, you'll be like, what is happening? So it had panties, white panties and black panties, and then Comfort said, you know what, I cannot wear these pants because when I wear it, I have to drag it from behind.
Black and white. I actually liked the black one, but I wouldn't wear it. I won't be able to wear it because I'll just be having a fit in public as I'm pulling at it to come out of my, butt crack.
So I really like that Comfort was very expressive on how she feels about panties like that. I think that was a G-string. So not everybody is comfortable wearing G-string. So she had the box contained some of panties, had drinks as well, and Comfort was like, is it every party that we have to drink? Then Arafa now went ahead to say, no, there's actually a juice there, orange juice, so you can actually use in balancing note. So Arafa went to the gym. I think gym is not really her thing. Her thing is mostly all about pool, her pool dance and all of that. So she went to the gym, and unfortunately or unfortunately, Samantha actually gyms in that gym, whatever, gym studio, whatever you call it. So Samantha saw Arafat, and then they actually came to greet themselves. And then Samantha was like, how did you see the party? And I'm surprised that they feel this bad about the party, but they were not bold enough to actually tell Samantha to her face that, see, your party was actually boring. Like, it's only when they were doing their confessionals that they actually have the boldness to say one or two things about the other house, which is not just making sense. If you have a problem with me, if you feel something was not good, then you tell me, so next time I'm going to actually do my best in seeing that, okay, I pimp it up, I take it to the next level. But what's her name, Arafa was like, oh, it was very good, it was okay and all of that. And she did not invite Samantha for her party.
I'm gonna invite Samantha to my party because for my party I want energy. I want you to bring it.
So in my head I'm like, okay. When they were showing it, I was like, okay, are you going to send her box later or something? None of that happened, and that was how it went on. Next thing, we see Arafa, we see Comfort, and then we see what's her name again, Princess Jikoko. Princess Jikoko said Arafa actually invited her to this dinner or to this hangout, and it was now surprising to hear that Arafa and Comfort say, oh, while they were sitting down there, they saw Jekoko walking in. Like, need to invite the girl. So I don't really understand how this plays. You get to invite somebody, and then later on you're now acting surprised that when you now see them coming. Like, it doesn't make any sort of sense. Or am I missing something here? So they now got talking, and then that whole conversation of I know you and all of that. And in my head I'm like, I want to understand, what's the meaning of I know you? When I say like it's just like me saying I know Davido. It doesn't mean that I have a one-on-one interaction with Davido. I just know who he is. I know what he does sometimes. That is the meaning. That is what I feel like I know you. But these housewives are making it seem like I know you means that I talk to you one-on-one, I must have spoken to you, or I must have called you, or we must have hung out one time or the other. I don't think that's the meaning of I know you. I don't know. Please, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the description, but in the comment section what you think of I know you.
I've met you once. Yeah, no, I've met you more than once. Don't come out here and be claiming I only met you once. So if you meet somebody once, you're not going to say hi to the person the next time? Girl, grow up.
Something like that. So another thing again is, let's take for instance now you go out with a mutual friend, because this I know you thing has been ringing in my head right from Lara's time, and now again it's ringing in my head. Let's take for instance you go out on a date with somebody, and then someone is trying to introduce you. You're not like, oh, I know you, and they're like, oh, you know me, something like that. That is the way I see that I know you. It's not necessary that I have your number or we talk and all that. I don't think that is what it means. I know you is that I've seen you before. Maybe we must have said hi, or maybe we've not said hi, but I know you. You're not strange to me. I've seen you somewhere and all. That's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So they now get talking about their friend Tutu and how they want to pimp Tutu up with a guy. Tutu herself is a 35-year-old serial entrepreneur, that this girl and all of that, they want to pimp her up with a guy, and they just had that conversation, oh, what's the type of Tutu's guy and all of that. And it was really fun to see that, okay, they have good intentions, hoping that they have good intentions. Because another thing again, I just have to ask concerning this I know you, I'm sorry, I'm going to really beat on this I know you thing. If Arafa felt that she doesn't really know Jekoko, then why are you inviting her over to talk about Jekoko's friend, which is Tutu? Like, it doesn't make any sort of sense when you say I don't know you and all of that. So they now had to discuss, and then they came to a conclusion that Comfort should be the one to more like coach her or direct her on her choices of partners and all of that. That one went by. Then we now see Arafa with Samantha, not with Samantha again, with OG Poshella, and they had the conversation. How was the party? That is what's her name? I'm always forgetting her name again. How was Samantha's party? And OG was like, yes, you know, she puts in so much effort, but there's little or nothing she could do because everybody were in cliques and all that, which is really understandable. You cannot come for a party and expect that everywhere will be lively when everybody is in cliques. Like, no, it's Kilo Day, to not work like that. So Arafana told her about her party, Saints and Sinners party, and she was invited for it. And then next thing, we now see Samantha and OG Parashella. Hey, we now see, let's leave it at OG. You all know who I'm talking about. We now see OG and Samantha having a conversation, and then Samantha goes, oh, I'm not aware of that party, I wasn't invited, and I was with her and all of that. Well, OG said, well, then you'll be my guest. After all, you do your own party, she wasn't invited, but she came. So they're all crashing themselves, and it's actually a good way for her to meet and mingle with the other housewives. So Princess Jekoko went to visit Tutu, and then Princess Tutu is actually a chef. So we're having that conversation, and then Arafat's call came in, and Arafat was trying to tell her that, oh, I've dropped your box, have you seen it? And then she said, oh, I've received your box, but I've not really seen it. Okay, this is the invitation. And then Princess goes ahead to say, well, are you hosting something? I didn't. So Arafat actually invited Princess Jokoko by proxy, and Princess Jokoko said she's a princess, you cannot invite me by proxy. If you're giving out that box, I have to receive box. After all, this is what I do for a living. People send me box, I actually pay me to attend their events. So if you're not giving me any box, I'm not coming for it. So Arafat went ahead to say, you know what, okay, yes, I'm going to send you your box, you're going to receive your box. And then that was how it ended. But it's surprising that Jekoko did not actually tell Tutu what their conversation was all about, because she told that Jekoko told Tutu that she was actually hanging out with Arafat and Comfort. So why didn't she just spill everything? Like, why we people were meeting out, like people wanted to hook her up with a guy? She only went ahead to say, oh, that when I was even with them, they never even said anything about the party, and there was a box right beside her. If she wanted to invite her, that if Arafat wanted to invite her, Arafat would have done it, because she actually had a box there with her. So they just ended that one. And then the next thing, we're seeing Jekoko, we're seeing Samantha having a picnic with the children, and then they talk about the party came up. Samantha said she wasn't invited, but because OG has invited her, she's going to come for the party. And then what's her name again? Princess Jekoko went and said, oh, you know what, I'm going to be there because she invited me. I had to tell her if she doesn't give me an invite, I wouldn't be there. Which is fun to see. It's good to express how you feel, not when you go behind, you know, and say, you did not invite me. So all of that. That's why I like Princess. Princess is very expressive. She can be loud, and that her loudness just shows that as she's not like that, at the end, that is the end of it too. So that's Princess for you. So next thing, we now have the party here. So the party is here, and first and foremost, I don't know what to say when it comes to Comfort's outfit, because there's Comfort outfits before. So in my head, I'm like, a drag party? Am I missing something here? What is this you're wearing, lady?
Party. I did not change my outfit. I arrived in my black jumpsuit with a drag. Yes. So left to me, I will be the only one in drag. Are you going to a funeral, or are you coming for a party?
So the events, decorations were on point. But I was thinking, when you say sinners and saints, you have, like, when you talk about sinners, maybe black. Then when you talk about saints, I was thinking I would see something like white, which Comfort actually mentioned that she's not seen anything like red, black, and white. The whites, everything like this. Although the decoration, I'll give the decoration a plus. Then the ladies were now sitting down having conversations, and then the conversation of, do I know you or do I not know you, came up again. In my head, I'm like, hey, I know you, I don't know you. I know you, I don't know you. Can we just let this rest for once? But their conversation came up, and it was almost taking like the whole day again, until they now came to a conclusion that, you know what, let it just be. Yes, whether I know her, whether I don't know her, let it just be. Then they had like a contest. The housewives came out ran through the runway, walked through the runway rather, and then they had to dress models from 9 to 5 and 5 to 9. How you rather dress your models 9 to 5 and 5 to 9. And the housewives did their best, but one person shook me the most, and that is Princess Jokoko. Princess Jokoko has like a fashion brand. I don't know if she's the one that owns it, or is her mother, or it's a collective thing, but they shall own a fashion brand. So it was now surprising to see that she was fumbling at first because she did not dress the back of the model, and she was supposed to go for the go through the runway. So the time was like, I forgot about it, and then she now dressed her model for the runway. Her presentation, not so fantastic, it was just there if you ask me, but at the end of the day she won the competition. Why did she win that competition? I do not know. Maybe her outfit though, her makeup especially was giving. I have to say one thing about this Housewives of Abuja is that so far so good. Their outfits, their presentations have been given, like they've been giving us this rich look, rich auntie vibes, rich babes vibe. Like they've been giving us that whole look of, yes, I'm rich and I have it. Especially OJ Poshela, when she actually went to see Tutu for shopping, like it was blings that was written all over her. Like she was just shining blings that Tutu had to say, wow, since you went to get all the blings in the market and you put it on your body, you really look heavy. So it's really good to see that this housewives, so far so good. I think I would say that they're doing so well. I've not seen so much of a drag. I think they're just still trying to understand themselves. But what I don't like about them is not having the boldness or the balls to come and tell the other housewife, like, this is how I feel. I don't think you should do this. I think you should do this. You should have the balls to speak to the other housewife how you feel about certain things. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section about Housewives of Abuja. Did you enjoy it? Have you watched it? If you've not watched it, go to Showmax and watch it. It's really fun. I will tell you for free. It's fun. It's something you really want to watch, especially if you're based in Abuja. And if you're not based in Abuja, it gives you the opportunity to see Abuja and know that you want to come to Abuja. Abuja is big man's land now, you know. Abuja is a land that when you come, see, you just have to form your clique to belong to the clique. That is what it is. Someone said it, I think it was Tutu that said it in the last episode, that for you to be in the who's gang, you have to know who to meet and who not to meet. That is Abuja for you. So I'll see you in my next video. Remember to watch Housewives of Nairobi as well. I'll also leave the link up here, so go watch it. Bye.